Welcome back to Going Medieval. I am, as you can hear, actually recording my voice this time, which is a step forward. I should probably go over what I was doing last time, because that would definitely definitely make sense. So, what I was doing with this and moving the wall out from the center is I want this to be centered on a 4 wide entrance so that I can use tall gates, which is why I'm making a second layer here. Of course, the error I've made beyond this, which will be fixed fairly soon, so isn't too bad, is, of course, if I'd left that alone, it would be correct now, but I didn't, so yeah, we're not dealing with that. That won't be lasting long enough for that to be a big enough problem for me to want to deal with it. Oh yeah, the other thing was, the reason I didn't put a second layer of wall on the outer wall is that I plan on replacing the outer wall with limestone blocks. And currently, I don't have limestone blocks, and if I'm replacing the wall, I don't want to use too much material building a wall I'm just going to destroy later. So, yeah, no outer wall for the time being. Oh yeah, last time we had a fight in order to gain a new friend, and thus there is a dead man here. Yes. So this is one of the other things I mentioned, was the fact that limestone blocks take 2 limestone per block. So it takes a lot of limestone, because a wall piece is 5 limestone blocks, so 10 limestone, and a arch is 25 limestone blocks, or 50 limestone, which, yeah, we have plenty of limestone. It's just gonna be time consuming getting it all out of the ground. That won't help. How handy. Who could have seen that coming? Of course. Yes, we can deal with that. Tailoring, because we're already getting to the point of having new clothing. Oh yes, that's the other thing I was talking about, that I've also forgotten, is that the doors are all based on a 2-unit wide system, but all of the objects are a 3-unit wide system. Who is meant to steward? Ah. We need someone who's bad at everything. That could pose a problem. But won't for the time being. We will continue our goal of deforesting this entire plateau. I suppose if this is meant to be hilly, then this seems plateauy. Let's make a materials stockpile. Yeah, that can have a too wide gap. 18 by 6. And we want material that isn't going to decompose on the ground. That's possibly it. It's okay. Yes. That's... In that case, that'll need to come out in favor of that. I don't need to take out the piece, so I can just add in that. That'll work. Yes, so got a few production spaces. Here's one of them. This will be an indoor one. Here's another one. And this will be a production space as well. Yeah, okay. Then I'll have 2 bedrooms upstairs. Should bring us to 5. If I can count. Yes, I can count. That is reassuring. Yeah, we need someone who can just ball and steward, because currently the bedrooms are cold. At least they're indoors. Yeah. Okay. Of course, if you place it on that, it's trying to go to there because there's no wall there at the moment, so it intersects with this beam. But placing it against that wall assumes that that wall is there, even if it hasn't actually been built yet. I'm just trying to get more barley. Should be useful. Hmm. That's flax. Um. Oh. I think we're kind of at the point of just needing to wait for things to happen. Ugh. Which is my least favorite. Oh, this is gonna be very irritating. This is gonna be... Maybe I do want to continue the wall out to here. Yeah, I do. I do. What I'll do with this space up here, I don't know, because this is... I need these two to be rooms. Chambers, that is. Ah. Unless the roof stops here. And this is also a chamber. You'd have the walkway come along here. Yeah. 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 Let's just continue being foolish. Deconstruct all that. This is so that once the wall is built up to the second layer, there's still interior roofs. It's just aesthetic. Might speed up the game once it gets back to day. It does feel awfully pointless sitting here watching them at 2 speed when I could be watching them at 3 speed. Oh, good, that beam got built. Wait, no, alright. I'm being dense. That beam had already been built. It's that beam I'm waiting for. And what is his... He likes tailoring. Oh, that's great. Ah, that's wonderful. That's actually wonderful. Alright, you can tailor steward. All of you can firefight. Cooking can be a number 2 task for you. Which of you is the best? You can go and heal him before he dies. Thanks. Like, please. Could do with not losing someone this soon. Oh, I need to build him a bed. Well, at least he's cold hardy. There we go. Jake can now... I always want to have one winter clothing sitting around. And... and one of those forever. And let's delete that. Or rather not that, because we want that last one. Because we're not replacing it with anything. Actually, no, you can get rid of it. I'll put the flooring in now. That'll be good. I do hope you couldn't hear that, but if you could, that was my brother. Maybe I'll wait till this stuff has been constructed before I tell them to do anything more. Seeing as we do actually want to have a roof over the beds and so on. I can delete this lot though. And that one, they can also get demolished. That or that. I think for these I might switch to this. It just is prettier. Now I'm really hoping you couldn't hear him. Because the slot's open, I am going to work on that. That'll be a door. Yeah, like that. Because if I do that, I can do that, and then all of this is accessible. Okay. Right. Oh. Good about that. It's fine. Maybe I do need to bring this back out again because wowee, that's an improvement. Should probably make that of those. Yeah. Because this one's going to be against a wall, so it won't be visible. That isn't symmetrical, but I caused that. So, yeah. Meh. I'd rather it was symmetrical, but it isn't. Oh, I forgot it. This is also going to be a chamber. Ah. Okay, so we'll have 7. Which is good. That's lots of capacity, seeing as we currently have more people than we have chambers. That's just to hold up a roof. So it should be fine, despite the lack of structure. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. I'm being thick. Ugh. If I put a roof on it, I need it to either be primarily this way or primarily that way. So deconstructing that, putting them there instead. Right. Well, then also realised that that was silly of me and that these will be symmetrical. That's easy. Very easy. Oh, stone block cutting. I think this is one of the things that I want to be outdoors, but yeah, there. In which case I needed this space to have a wicker floor. I'm only flooring things as I need to. So this is going to have one long roof. I can show you what that'll be like. Up there. That's right. It needs to be. Where did I just place that? No, I don't build a wooden floor there. I don't need a wooden floor there. That'll look weird, but will materialize into being something more sensible. I plan on making the outer edge of the wall dependable. Is there anything else I can do? That feels fast. Nothing can reach that. There's a surprise. Why? Why would you build that for not that one? They made the AI smarter when it comes to mining and construction. Doesn't mean they made it smart. Three. 36. What exactly makes me need 36? I don't know. Clearly I thought of something. I have to go back and watch the first video to figure out what I said I needed. Yeah. Maybe not making that out of leather. Seeing as we don't have an infinite supply of leather. Oh, we do have an infinite supply of other things though. Demolish all of that. And build a third wicker roof that is identical to the first one. Intelligence is not activated in that decision making. But I suppose I should defend myself by pointing out that I didn't realise that gates were too wide at the time. That is a result of me playing the game a bit more. Significant expansion of the storage space. Urgent haul that so that I can mine that. I do hope the fan is not too loud. That is the power supply fan that has decided to be like this. For no apparent reason. Power supply doesn't seem particularly long. But clearly the fan is necessarily positioned at thingy at 100%. Preserving food. Furniture. So furniture is 15. What was the other thing that was 20? Clay brick making for the kiln so that I can make dung bricks. Which are a very good supply of fuel, and if you have animals, you have an infinite supply of dung. And once you've started making dung bricks, you can make dung bricks, make dung bricks. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure I would do it in that order, but okay. Okay, I'll leave it. Yeah, this is an example of go construct, because you can. Hey, Anselman, can you please build that? Oh, and that one, because just build that one, because that one will take him to the ladder. Now we can get down. How very smart of you, Henrik, to build something that would, from a spot that would then push you off onto a spot where you couldn't get down. Well, now we can. Problem solved. What? Okay. Eat food there, I don't care. Prioritize constructing that, because, yeah. Then I don't have to watch them go up and down. They could go up a different route. They might not, but they could, in theory. Just... ugh. Build that. Yes. No. Ugh. Construct the things that you've already put the resources in. My goodness. Well, don't mind that, because they'll fail to see how they could reach there. As stupid as that seems. But why? Okay. Constructing things however it likes. Which isn't that surprising. They finished or they finished? Dig. Pause that, because I need to figure out. So that's 180. One thousand 160, 1,260, 1,340. Amount. Oh, this is 600 divided by 40, which is 10 would be 400. Five. Yeah, 5. Okay. You know what, we'll do that. We'll make vast quantities. That's what I meant by, every time a bigger negotiator arrives, with them comes an error message. Hooray! Who can talk? Ooh. Jake has a personality trait that... Far out, how is he still our best? Here you go. It's another opportunity to get rid of things and make it look like charity. Well, we can get rid of that and that, and we'll make more. Oh! Cartography. We need another 30? 30? Okay. Well, that. Yeah, can't because I haven't built a cartography table. That's fine. We'll get there at some point. A brazier. So this may as well be inside currently. I mean, this is inside currently. No real reason not to build out these spaces. We can move someone into here, but let's unlock that. Right, okay. Bookshelf. We can build a bookshelf. A bookshelf. And bookshelves. Bookshelves. Huh. Okay. I have no idea why that was struggling to exist, but it was, so it is what it is. Cool. Oh, okay, can't put it there. Can't put it there. No. A room full of bookshelves. It is at that end. Oh, oh! Henrik wants it. Yeah. Ooh. And good clothes. That's much better. Much, much better. There's not much benefit to making summer clothes in this, I don't think. Looking at the stats, summer clothes provide what? I don't want to actually make them. Oh, never mind it. Summer clothes provide comfort between, I think, -2 and +4. but I can't remember how that system works. Whereas this says -2 and -16, and I much prefer the idea of being able to survive in the extreme cold than, oh look, we're comfortable because it's sunny. So, I'm not making summer clothing. Yes, it's 8.5, the level that gives me the top of these roofs. Oh, it's crafting that is non-skilled, which I disagree with, but you know. Oh, you know what? Can progress this thankless project. Which requires this. So yeah, it's somewhat awkward building these out because what is it do? Okay, because it involves okay, let's go back up. One. Okay, this is being weird, but you have to put a beam across here in order to be able to fit all of the stairs into one set of 3x2. So it's somewhat challenging to achieve because it involves a lot of building things, breaking things, building things, breaking things, building things, breaking things, and is not the most entertaining to build when you watch them do stupid things like getting trapped. But I think at the end of this day, I might end the video. We've made decent progress so far. Oh no. They say we've made decent progress, and then I think they have just... Yes. They have just successfully achieved the thing. Oh. This is bad timing to have no wood. Okay, we need... Ugh. Ugh. game is being silly. We need you to stop doing what you're doing. Go chop down trees. Yes. The end of this day will be the end of this video. As I think we've made about as much progress as we can reasonably achieve in one day, and for some reason my go back to using the scroll wheel. Don't know why I even bothered trying to use oh, that's right. I'd forgotten about. Okay, I want Appleman to go and build that ladder. Yes, I think the game is deciding that I've probably done enough, because it is now fighting my controls. So, at the end of this day, I will stop. Made decent progress. Not quite where I wanted to be, but at the same time, having not yet actually produced any stone blocks, we can't go any further, and we're still a wee bit away from getting stone blocks because no one's making them. So yeah, I guess we'll see how it goes next time. Hopefully they get themselves together and actually achieve something. But yeah, I think that will be the end for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you on Friday. So, goodbye.